Blessed be and merry Yulma Christmahana Kwanzaa Saturnalia to all of my Aquarius people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what is going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the final full week of 2024. And just a quick reminder, I've still got my big end of the year blowout sale going on through the 31st. And so if you want to get in on that, head on over to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or just follow the links in the down bar below. The sale ends again on the 31st, New Year's Eve. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on the 26th, we've got Mercury in Sagittarius, T-square to Jupiter retrograde in Gemini, and Saturn in Pisces. And on the surface, again, superficially, this can look like a very tense, difficult aspect. However, Mercury and Jupiter, regardless of how they connect, always connect very well. And this is bringing up a focus of hard-learned lessons that come with big wins and major victories for everybody. And for you, this is focusing on your social life, especially around where your social life can overlap with money and with business, whether it's professional friendships and relationships, or maybe even professional and financial hookups. Now, this could be a time where the second half of this week is going to be giving you a lot of goodies, or maybe even special favors that are going to require you to humbly accept maybe decisions that you put off making around financial and professional concerns. But with the help of a few friendly hookups, this is still going to be a hard-learned lesson, again, with a payout. On the 29th, we've got Chiron turning direct in Aries, where he's going to be beginning a recovery from setbacks order, so to speak, for the course of the coming months, starting on the 29th, but a great chunk of the first half of 2025 as well. And this is in your third house of communications, pacts, promises, commitments, collaborations, and your network. And with Chiron turning direct, we've got recovery from setbacks happening for you, especially in situations where entanglements with other people have maybe been creating or introducing or reintroducing problems into your world. This can also be a time where a lot of you are getting a chance to escape or nullify any kind of binding or controlling influences that maybe have been put upon you or into your world through contracts, agreements, or associations with others, presently or once upon a time. But whatever the case is, this is going to be cleaning up your network and cleaning up your slate. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Aquarius, time for your tarot traffic. And so it looks like for your big spiritual theme or the big focus of this week, you've got the Ten of Wands upright. There's going to be a lot piled on your plate this week. The Ten of Wands is the card of success, but also a card of high maintenance success. This is the card where everything starts to come to a head in our favor in a lot of cases, but there's almost too much to go around. There's not enough of us to go around. A lot of the times with the Ten of Wands, it's a time of big moves, big shifts, and things that could also have some big payoffs now and later, but you need to make sure that you are staying organized and you are also paying attention to where your limits are. This could be coming up at work, could be coming up anywhere, could be coming up with family, friends, it does not matter. Just make sure that you know your limits and that you are able to, of course, cash in on the wins that come, but don't get drowned in them. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Four of Swords upright. Now, the Four of Swords is a card of rest. It's a card of breaks. And this can be a card, however, also of rejuvenation, recovery, and restoration. And so this week, when it comes to work and financial matters, luckily, maybe a lot of that stress that we talked about with the Ten of Wands isn't really so much going to show up here. The Four of Swords, however, is indicating that there could be a really strong recovery week around any kind of situation where you've had to incur some kind of loss in recent or less recent history, be it a financial loss or maybe missing out on professional opportunities, things growing back, things being restored, but also things being recovered from even way back when. And so pay close attention to where you're getting a chance to, well, reconfigure, but also restore things, patch up some holes that you've been working with for too long that are now coming up to be fixed. For your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Devil reversed. Now, the Devil card reversed is actually really, really good. It's when the Devil card's upright that's a problem. But the Devil reversed is all about a purge. This is about the release or the removal of some kind of adversarial or maybe even toxic influence that has been a problem presence in a social connection or maybe even a group or family affair. Now, this could be something that is coming up to be removed this week, or you may be finding out about some kind of toxic or adversarial person disappearing, quitting, leaving a space that you have, or getting out of your way. And for some of you, it could just be good news about somebody that you care about escaping from or detaching from some kind of toxic or destructive influence in their own way. For your challenge this week, you've got the Three of Swords upright. And the Three of Swords is the card of sorrow. I'm not going to mince words here. We don't mince words on old school tarot. The Three of Swords is the card of heartache. It can even be the card of betrayal. And this week, there could be something that comes up where you might have to answer a betrayal with a betrayal of your own. Sometimes what can happen with the Three of Swords is that the actions, conscious or unconscious of another, do actually create some kind of damage in a corner of our world. And that might put you in a position where you have to react to that or to compensate for that in some way that could even be another act of aggression, right? Maybe not retaliation, but certainly a way of self-preservation. With the Three of Swords, you may have to do that. You may have to make that call, even if you don't necessarily want to make it. But there is some kind of conflict or sorrowful conflict that may be coming to a head this week. And finally, for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Seven of Swords upright. Now, the Seven of Swords is saying, watch out. Okay, this week you might discover something is going on where some shady business needs to be investigated and called out. You may find out about a partner or a significant other or a love interest getting manipulated in some way, or something that has been maybe manipulating you and your partner in some way is going to reveal themselves, or you may discover it. And it might be something that you guys have to be ready to either call out or block. It could also be something new attempting to pull a fast one on you or a partner coming up this week. Whether this is something personal or maybe this is something more material, it does not matter. With the Seven of Swords, we do see, again, underhanded behavior that needs to be checked. For those of you who are single or are available to new people, definitely want to be careful this week. The Seven of Swords is indicating here that you might be meeting somebody or encountering somebody that is not who they say they are. They may actually be trying to do anything, even, again, be underhanded, dishonest, or manipulative to get into some kind of relationship or attachment situation. Open your options to other people. That's why we check our rising and our moon signs on this channel to see what other options we have. But with the Seven of Swords, be careful of shysters and fakers. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. I know some of this is a bit tough, but that's what the advice is there for. You can handle it. I hope you do find this helpful, and if you do, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.